get set up for Kathy. All right. How do we do this? Switch it. Switch it. There we go. Okay. And then you usually do it this way?
Yeah.
And then that's big enough. Okay. What did I say? Kathy's gonna do it. She's gonna listen. She had some interesting questions. Oh, yes. Kathy, who works for me and who was at the set, she was there on the one day.
Yeah.
Can you hear? Are we working?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to give her an AirPod. So she has one. Okay, so this was interesting. I watched the last session, and I'm not good about always watching them. I haven't watched them in a while, but I watched our last session, and I felt like I just
because then I got to carry it back.
Oh yeah, it's so heavy. Might cripple you.
Yeah, I cleaned it with alcohol, so you don't have to feel like you have my ear gunk.
How do you do?
Just put it in your ear, that other ear. Right, mine's in. Oh wait, put it in your right ear, because you have one and I have one. Actually, I found my old one that I lost. Can you hear?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
Hear me?
Can you hear me?
I guess Dr. Susan.
Can you hear me, Kathy?
Okay. All right.
Yes, I do. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. So
Can't move.
Yeah, you can't move from there. And I might tell you, you have to move because our reception here is really bad. So sometimes you'll have to move until we can hear.
Okay.
You'll be able to hear when it gets staticky.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I was just telling Dr. Susie that I watched the last time and asked you to watch it. And I felt like my energy was rushy. And Kathy agreed.
Yeah.
Do you feel like I'm always like that? Or was that just new since
sometimes you like that. I mean, part of it is you have to the horse to some degree has to adapt to the person's energy to some degree. I'm used to people from New York. It's just they're wired different.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Hi, Jack. What's going on, buddy?
Okay, so now this is very interesting. Remember the last time you talked about him with a headache?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that afternoon, after our session, the body worker came. She works on Jazzy. And she was supposed to do like a mini session on Jack because I paid for her stalls for the gathering.
Yeah.
So, being his problem, I said, no, we can do a whole session. So what she felt the clicking and she heard the clicking, but she feels it's a stifle.
Okay.
She feels it's a stifle. But I did a biofeedback thing. I figured, all right, I'll just try it for the fun of it. But now listen, I don't know how to read the whole thing, but I was like, whoa, I got to tell Dr. Susie this. The overall review. He shows signs of allergy, ulcers digestive, which I guess, living up here, leg, hoof issues, as well as muscle fatigue. Trauma showed up at some point. This I don't understand. Possible sugar food toxins, because he doesn't have any sugar, add to muscle fatigue. But allergies, ear, headaches for sure. Maybe skin issues as well. So you pinpointed that last week.
Yeah.
Remember, and he's always showing me that pole.
I know. Hi, buddy.
Which is ear.
So
what I've done since our last session is the next day he did have quite a bit of processing again. But what I did not yesterday, I didn't yesterday, the day before yesterday and the other day, I just said, let's walk first and then process what you need. So we kind of just did our walking and we did our walking first. Yes, I see that. And then we did some processing afterwards.
Okay.
Do you think that was a good call?
Yeah, I'm going to let you fill out what you think there. Okay. So what did,
So like right now, do you see his muzzle, Kath?
yeah, I see.
Oh, Kathy had an interesting question. Kathy had an interesting question. What does heart, what is, what did you say last time the heart, he comes up and does the heart healing?
Don't know what
You
I
know, when he comes up and
Right
gives
now.
us the chest
Yeah,
and you say he's giving heart, what it actually is heart? What is he, what is he doing that for? Like,
it's kind of like a thank you thing from a horse when they do that.
okay. But when you say heart, so it's, is that a specific area of the person that needs it, or is it
No,
just an overall?
it's really
Emo-
just him coming up and saying thank you, like heart to heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He's doing
Oh,
something to Kathy.
there you go.
He's standing there with Kathy.
We see that.
Oh,
Is
now
it?
we're breaking up.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
here we go.
Okay.
So what did she say about what to do for all
Mm.
the overall ulcers, digestive stuff, and the
I don't know yet. I haven't spoken to her about the, I don't understand the whole report. There's a whole thing on minerals. Do you understand how to read one of these reports? Because I can email it to you.
I don't know that I do. I mean, I'm not sure. What is
Okay.
her
She
modality?
said she said she'd go over it with me, but I was with my grandchildren yesterday. And
Okay.
then I told her I can't do anything till this afternoon because I was busy with you, and then the vet's coming after this
Okay.
to look at a horse. So um she he keeps really, he's coming up to Kathy
And he's showing
more
us
so than he does to
the
Stanley.
neck thing, you know, that's that spot in his head or neck.
Yes.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I see that,
Now we
but
see it. Yes.
yeah,
He's showing Dr. Susie. Yes. It's his right side.
right there. Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah, so I don't know about the other stuff yet.
Okay.
I'll talk to her. But
Okay.
I could see ulcers. I definitely could see ulcers because he's up here, you know, he's not with the herd. He's, you know, so I'm gonna
Buddy.
probably use the stuff I used on Hershey.
Yeah. My buddy. I see that. I see it. Yeah. You got stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna say, did we do the balance between your hands thing?
You did it and I did it the other day.
Okay. What's his reaction on those?
He went to the right like he did with you, and then he centered up, and you know, he was definitely processing,
Okay.
and then he licked and chewed.
Okay. So do you want me to do that again, buddy? Okay. I'm just gonna ask him here. Okay. Can you balance between my hands? I don't know. Oh, we got stuff back there. Okay. I see that. I see.
He's showing Dr. Susie. Show
Yeah.
her.
Okay. Lots of blinking on this one. Can you balance between my hands? Here we go. Right. Just balance there. I'll let you do it if you want to balance. We kind of froze up here for a second.
He
There
keeps poking the phone. Do you want me to keep him away from the phone?
that's okay right now. I know, I see that. So there's a connection here with the back end. I see that. So whatever, yeah, it'll be interesting when you go through that report what she comes up with, because he's definitely showing me stuff in this right pole and the left hind. Okay, is there a connection?
Well, it also says something about carpal, which knee, but yeah, which is stifle in a horse.
Yeah.
It says something about carpal. I don't understand all of it. It has a bunch of things about amino acids. It says also talks about susceptibility. I can't say cancer. 78 allergy, 73 miasmins, neurologic, liver, lymphocytis, viruses. And then it says acute stressors are carpal medium, carpal tunnel.
Hmm.
And then there's large intestine, lung, gallbladder. I don't know what all these mean.
What is
Fear. This is interesting. It says T18 QIMAI, fear headaches.
okay.
And then it talks about his teeth, which I can talk to my friend about. She's a dentist. And arsenic point and pancreas.
So what is
I
her,
don't-
do you know what her modality is? What does she call the stuff she does? So I'm familiar with it. I don't know.
Oh, what do you mean? What? Well, not the biofeedback machine. What she does when she
Yeah,
comes,
what is
she
her,
uses the beamer. She uses some massage, and she uses some acupressure. Good job. And she uses some acupressure.
okay. All right,
You met her. It's Melissa who has Ray.
okay. Okay. I mean, that, there's lots of people, I think, well, maybe sometime I can talk to her too. And it's like, because I'm not sure what modality she's using. Like, what is her, yeah, I know what tools she uses, but what is her overall training modality? Oh, look at you go.
Right.
I
Well,
see.
Kathy had to move away, and I'm keeping him. I'm
Okay,
blocking him from getting all the way to the phone now.
and he squared up really nicely. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. So, is she gonna come and like recommend some different things to do then for him, or what is?
I have no idea. I'll let you know. I know she talked about with her horse. There was something she had to some supplement she had to give him, and she said it was successful. So
Okay,
I'll know a little bit more
okay,
after. I know with Jazzy, she did it with Jazzy, but that's when she first started out,
yeah,
and Jazzy came up hormonal.
yeah,
So I tried that chase tree berry, and then my best horse person told me to use boron. So I just started that.
okay,
So we'll see. I'll let you know what she says.
okay,
All right. December 2nd or December 4th, we go to the vet. I got an appointment. That's the first appointment they could give me.
okay, cool. Good boy. So I'm gonna ask him again. You wanna balance between the hands, balance through your body? That's a good boy. You can let that go when you're ready. You can let that thing go. So, all of the things that you talk about, these are all like things that happen at an emotional, spiritual level that cause these imbalances, like she's pointed out in that. So, we still need to work at getting at root cause and having him let go of stuff.
Right.
Or those things will come back. So, okay. So do you have any idea, like what would you like to do today? Anything in particular you want to?
Well, like I said, the two issues, and he definitely has issues with anything behind the
Okay.
job. Because so the two things I'm working on is trying movement and breathing. And oh, that's what I did the other day. I was telling Kathy, that's another thing I did. The other day, 2 days ago, the last thing I did was all I asked him to do was walk. I didn't ask him to move away from me. I went with him. I said, you go wherever you want to go. I don't care. The only thing I need you to do is keep walking. I didn't care what pace he did. I didn't care where he went. So because sometimes I find, when I ask him, he crowds me and I'll ask him to just step over. He's doing that nicely, but then I can tell, I think he shuts down because I've asked him to do something else.
Mhm.
So the other day I just tested it. I said, okay, and we did 0.7 miles. We did 20 straight minutes.
Wow.
Wherever he went, I just stayed back here and I just said, are we breathing? And I put my hand, are you breathing? You just keep breathing. And I figured, let me go back and not ask of anything else. We're just walking. Can we just walk and breathe?
Okay.
So that's what I did. So
Okay.
we know the walking and breathing is the one thing. And the other thing is anything back here, with the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever you think is best for us to do today.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
You kind of, if we're good, you have to stay where we are.
Okay.
Right?
Let's just ask him, let's start here. Anything you need to show us today before we get started? Thing you need to show me. Still back there? Okay, so it's probably not surprising he's got stuff. There we go. You can let that go when you're ready. That one too, a little bit. Okay. Here you go.
Mhm.
I
I know
know,
back there. I know.
I know.
Let
Is
it
that
go.
what? So this, there we go. Good boy. Okay, good job letting that go. Good boy. Okay. Let's just see what you've been doing. You're okay, buddy. Okay, we see it. Okay.
Okay. I know. I don't want you to crowd Kathy, okay? I know you want to get there, but it's okay. You can do it from here.
Can see it.
Marty's getting in on the gap.
Marty's like, I like this stuff.
See,
Okay. I see that. I'm
see,
trying to,
Jack's getting a lot of that half-eyed thing.
yeah. We want to have him in his body. Do you want to?
He just jerked his head.
Here you go. You still processing some stuff back there? Okay. I'm trying to think of what to do today. Got your pieces connected, Jack? Are they in alignment? How do your pieces feel? Are they in alignment today?
Yeah, my back's doing really good.
Oh, good.
Right? Yeah, I told you.
Okay.
My back's doing really good.
All right.
Mhm.
Let me just watch you as like what you're having him do, and then I'll kind of see if I
Okay.
see anything on this end. Okay. All right, buddy.
Okay. So what I'm going to do first, I've been practicing the fishing game.
Okay.
So I'll ask him. Oh, okay. You ready? Play the fishing game. See a lot of the, see this eye thing, and
Yeah.
do I go ahead?
Um, let's see if so tell me what energy you're in right now.
Neutral, really.
Okay, so let's pick some energy to do this work in that's maybe like something fun or joy. Yeah, something.
Play. Want to play? Yeah, because see, this is why the other day I said, let's just walk first, and if you have to, I said sometimes we all have to deal with stuff, and
Yeah.
we can let it go, or we can deal with it after. Okay, you
So
ready to play?
yeah,
I
you're
know
just gonna
back
stay
there.
in
I
that
know
place.
back there.
Yeah,
I know.
she's gonna work on it.
I know back there. I know. But I see you play with Marty, so it's not like you're like in a lot of pain.
And I
No,
think
let's
it's
come over
like
here.
a stress pain, like it's a whenever he gets stressed, he feels it. Okay,
Well, I know that, and we talked about that. My shoulders. If I get stressed, then this goes right to my shoulders and
right,
my arms.
right. So, all right. So you just think of this like staying in your kind of positive, whatever energy you choose, and then play the game in that energy instead of just because sometimes neutral
Okay.
can be just kind of a downer, for them.
Okay, so I'm going to ask
There
you
you
to come
go.
on up. Come on. We're just going to go
Okay, you
play.
don't get to say
Thank you.
anything on this one. You don't get to cue him for verbally.
Okay.
You just have a picture in your mind, and then you put the good. There you go.
Can I say thank you now?
I would say thank you every time he comes and is going toward the thing you want. You got to
Stay there.
just essentially in
Just
this
stay.
one, it's just you closing your hand,
Yeah.
putting contact, and then he has to, you make a picture of where he ends up, and then you have to be quiet. It's all about him figuring out the energy. Good. That was good.
Really good with that game. Really good. What I've been doing is helping as I drop the lead. That's my to let him know that's where I need you. You can just stay. And I know I'm using my outside leg. Using my outside leg.
That's
And
really
then
good. Very nicely done. And then,
Thank
good job. Good job, buddy.
He's doing that great, aren't you? See? Yes, you can do it. So now we're gonna walk, Jack. Ready? We're gonna do. Let's go. You lead. You tell me wherever you want to go. You go. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. See, you feel very sticky. There we go. You just go. How's your breathing? We're blinking. Good job. You just go. I'm gonna follow wherever you want to go. Keep going. Oh, I might say, keep going. You can't stop here. No, thank you. Good job. Wherever you want to go.
See, I'm having mixed feelings about having him go wherever he wants to go because he really needs a leader. He needs
Okay.
the ability of a leader. And you can lead in a very soft, gentle way without
Okay.
being like forceful or anything. I think you can lead in that place of joy and just walking and letting him feel that kind of, you know how like if you're walking with a friend, you don't have to say anything to him. You just have an understanding, a mutual understanding, and one of you is actually leading in a way, like where you're going. There.
Well, I'm kind of now, right now, I'll take over. If I feel like he's going to stop where he wants to stop at Marty, I'll say, no, we're going to keep going.
And see, I don't even say like we're going to keep going. I just keep going with a softness in my thing. So it's like taking away that kind of thing, like directing him every step. It's just kind of a part of the partnership is
Okay. So,
because sometimes it feels
I
too
lost you.
directive, like too much instruction.
What's too much instruction?
Well,
Letting him
just
go
say,
where he needs to go?
no, just like saying, oh, come on, we're gonna go. And you just go. You just have it in your body. I'm trying to think of how to say this because it's a fine line between
Okay. So, and we've been, let's see, I know I understand. I understand what you're saying. I
yeah,
understand that. But what I'm trying to figure out is we've been doing that for a year now,
yeah,
and he's still unable to let go at the walk.
yeah,
So I'm just trying to, I don't know what else to do.
right.
Do you know what I'm
I,
saying?
gue- I
So I
guess
think let me try something different.
right.
So that's all. I guess I'm not saying he's really going where he wants to go. I
Right.
guess I'm just maybe like now we're kind of going
See here, and I think this is just a
together.
mindset.
And I have to say, this is way better. I'm just trying to let him. What? I lost you.
This is fine.
Pat, you might have to move around.
No, she's fine.
Now I can hear you.
No, I get it that, I mean, I think at this point, just,
I'm not questioning what
no,
you want me to do. I'm just trying to say, I don't,
yeah,
like what I used to be. There, make all this. I just trying something different because I'm like, okay, I that wasn't working.
no, and I think
You
what
know,
the difference is here
good
is that
job, buddy.
when you switch to him leading, that you give up that need to try to control every step. And I think it's the same thing I've been trying to tell you, but now it's like a mindset that's different when you do that. That you're allowing him to do more on his own instead of correcting every step or trying to
Okay.
yeah. So it's the same thing I've been saying. It's just it's a perspective change. It's like when I'm with the horses, I don't direct them at all. I don't direct them at all. And they are pretty much on their own to go do what they want to do. That's my overall thing that I do. So that's really where you're getting to when you just changed the way you were doing that. That's exactly what I do. But I don't think I could communicate that
So,
before.
okay, so then it's, well, of course, it's all about me. So
But-
it's my intent then.
Yeah, it's really the intent
Like
that
before,
changed.
so if I'm understanding correctly, before when we were coming out here and we were walking, I was really focused on him, too much focused on him. Are you breathing?
Right.
Are you fine? You know, the questions. Are you breathing?
And we kind of have
Are
to
you
do
doing
some of
this
those.
on him, I guess. And,
Yeah. We have to
And
do some
now,
of those
since I
things
kind
at
of,
the beginning because he was so compromised.
okay. So again, it's all about me.
Well, not
No,
at all.
no. So okay. No, but see, I got confused then. So my confusion is then when I say I'm letting him go where he wants to go, and you're saying you're not directing. Now, you see what I'm saying? Where
Yeah.
I'm kind of we're kind of going together right now.
Yeah,
I'm not really asking him a specific place, and he's not pulling me to any place. We're just walking
yeah. And this
together.
is beautiful. This is how it should be. It should feel like you're not doing.
So, but when you said before, right, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
And he's not really crowding me, but he's not crowding me because I'm not like directing him. You know,
Right.
I'm kind of,
I think you finally
So-
figured out what and this is where it's really hard for me sometimes to tell people how I do something. It's like you are now doing what I do. It's like the horse is on his own. He's doing his thing. I'm just doing my thing.
okay,
I have an idea where I'm going. Yes. In that respect, you have
okay.
direction, right?
Yeah. we're
You're
just
now
walking
allowing him to fall into place in that direction that you're going. This is
Okay.
perfect. And see,
Now I'm not looking at him, but
no,
he doesn't see, I don't feel that wall that sometimes I feel like this.
exactly.
I'm walking through fog sometimes with him,
Right.
like this thickness. I'm not feeling a thickness now. All right. Right now I'm feeling a little bit, right this moment,
Okay.
I guess. No, we're
So
not
go
walking through the
back to
fog.
the
Huh.
feeling
Clear the
before
fog.
that you had of just walking in.
Right. Okay.
Because what you said is what that's so interesting. It's like all this time, and it's like I haven't, it's a final letting go on your part of allowing him to be without being micromanaged or, all that. He can walk on his own. I do very,
Okay.
very, very little
Okay.
management of the horses. Very little management of the horses. And this is good.
And my rope is swinging,
That's perfect.
you know, I'm up here a little bit more. So I want to ask him to go. And that's what I'm trying to work on too. Just me going in different areas. You know, he gets a little, right now I feel this, and I'm like, let's just go. You can do it. The hair, that was nice. He picked up right up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see it, but I could feel it.
Yeah.
And he's seeing, but the ear, he's always sometimes the ear's back.
That's
is-
okay. It's not pinned back like in a mean
It's
way.
not a nasty ear's back. It's like, no. Oh, there you go. See, I like when he puts his
Yeah.
ears up. It's like, hey,
So-
I want you to want to go someplace.
When you watch me walking a horse, do I manage anything? Do I tell him anything really? I just go.
No, but
Yeah.
honestly, I don't get to see you
Right.
walking so many horses.
Um,
These past
but
clinics,
it's,
you've been doing more.
what you're doing now is how I walk a horse. That's perfect. But see, you found
Okay.
that answer on your own of the fact that
Okay.
like it, if I just said you let him go where he wants to go, maybe that would have changed the perspective earlier. This is helping me because it's like, that's perfect.
Well, now I understand what you meant. Because before, when you said, well, just letting him go where he wants to go, and, and I'm thinking, all right, but now I understand because somebody who like an unruly, that just is pulling you everywhere,
Yeah,
that we don't want.
right,
But I just felt, but there are going to be times, especially trail riding, where I'm going to have to say, you've got to take over, buddy, because I
right.
have no idea what to do. And there might
Exactly.
be other times that I'll be like, okay, I know you might have an issue with this, so we're going to go over here. So
Yeah,
it's got to be a give and take. He's got to be able to take over,
right,
correct? There's
right.
times I'm going to be like, I need you to take over here because you got this,
He's got to be able to take direction
Okay.
and be able to take over if he needs to. So those are two big skills. But this is lovely. This is the best
Okay.
walking you've done.
Now, normally he stops better, but I haven't been picking about that.
That's okay.
Or should I be?
That's okay. It's okay.
You did great.
That was perfect.
You did good. You did very good. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Okay. So again, it's all about me. I know. It takes me a while to figure
No,
it out. He's like, really?
Allison, this
Like,
is a very
woman.
complex, he's a complex case. I mean, with the amount of trauma that he had and things that, he's had to overcome and that, you have to change. This is the thing about sacred spaces stuff. It's like you have to do what you have to do at the time. That there's certain things that because of what presents in the horse, you have to do certain things and where they're at trauma wise. Then you don't just stay there forever. Then you start to progress and do different things as they start to heal a little bit. And then you can change the way that you're doing stuff. So it's not always like a one size fits all. And that's what's really hard with bringing horses out of trauma things is that there's so much complexity in it. It's this is so perfect. It's such a good job.
He is. He's doing great. Look at him.
You feel like his eyes are open
Yeah.
and
Yeah, he's not going to that place.
good.
You got this. You got this. Yes. You don't need me. No, you don't need that. Yeah, good job. Good job.
And it's also kind of hard for us to give up the idea that we have to lead in certain ways and manage horses in certain ways. And those are hard habits to let go of could I just walk and my horse would be there beside me? And there's a lot of
Good
doubt
job,
in that sometimes.
You getting yourself set up here? You got to pay. Okay, so what's the difference then between what I'm doing now and what we used to do about just standing still? Remember, like I'd have to hook them.
He's now gotten a level of inner stillness that he didn't have before.
Okay.
And this is all as it's progressing. You should only have to do the hook the 1 or 2 sessions ever. That's the most I've ever done that before they understand, like, oh yeah, that's a boundary. And after that, it should be like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, you got it. You do. You definitely have it. I know. I know back there. I know. No, you've got it. You've got it.
Okay,
You've got it. Oh, this was very interesting. I didn't tell you this.
Yeah.
We're going to give him a break. You're on break now. When Melissa was working on him, he was really chilled. and she was talking about Ray and how, you want to go see Dr. Susie? Talking about Ray. Every time I tell this, I said, she talked about Ray, that his breeder, she had the breeder from 1 to 5 or something. The breeder put a shock collar on him. When she said that, he got all upset. And she goes, she looks at me. I said, finish the story, because that's what Dr. Susie does. And look how good Ray's doing. And I also used that story the other day too, when I said, remember with the story that Ray had the bad experience and they used a shock collar on him. And now he went to Dr. Susie and Melissa owns him and he's such a happy horse. He had such a reaction to that. It was so interesting. She looked at me like, it was just very interesting. Very. She said, do you think that happened to him? I'm like, I have no idea what happened to him.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But we said how Ray is a happy horse. He went through something really, really bad, had really, really bad people, and now he has great people.
That's right. Just like
And he's such a happy horse.
Jack.
And like you're a happy horse. Yes.
So
More. I know you have the headache. Yeah.
good. Look at you get all squared up, buddy. That was beautiful. He's like,
He's showing me his side here.
yeah,
You got this.
you can do it. I know. I see that spot.
We're gonna get those fixed. We're gonna find out. The doctor's gonna tell us. Yes, you definitely have something back there, and the doctor's gonna tell us. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Now-
So let's see, does he have to pee? I think so. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe he's giving you some, were you given
You
some?
saying thank you?
Was that a thank you?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. You're welcome. Yes. You're welcome.
But you're helping me because it's like my level of communication on what it is that I do is
I know.
hard.
I know about that. I know. He definitely has. That was another thing. When he had the Beamer blanket on and it was a little windy and the tail went, he's got a thing about stuff back here.
Yeah.
So that's something we got to work on.
So you can imagine.
He'll let me touch.
Yeah.
And I can touch everywhere here and I can touch his sheet. He lets me touch, but when a rope comes in to play,
Yeah.
he wants you to touch him.
Yeah.
So then I'm trying to use this and just take the rope and do it.
Yeah.
But when the pressure, I guess it's the pressure.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need help with how you want me to go about that. We got the wither, and now that I'm doing a little bit better, I want to put this back on. And I'll start turning him in the saddle back here.
Yeah.
Turn from back here, and then we'll work on here.
Yeah.
Do you have any suggestions about what you want me to do?
Yeah. I think just we'll see what happens with all the vet stuff. But you can think of, if you have a compromised part of your body, you're going to be more sensitive to things touching it or, oops, we lost it for a second there.
It says recording in progress.
Yeah, you guys blanked out for a second, so
Yeah.
it came back on again. So this is good, buddy. I don't know if you heard what I said about,
No.
when you've got a place that's in your body that's compromised, you're highly sensitive to anything being in that space.
Yes, I know that. My shoulders and back. Yeah. Okay.
So
But he was like that before, too.
And a lot of probably pain and things like that was masked by the fact that he was so checked out.
Okay.
you know, and that's why you check out, is so you don't feel these things.
So do you want me to wait on trying anything until after the vet? And
Oh. The vets can, well, no, because that's quite a ways away, right? Till the second or whatever. I
yeah,
would, I would keep doing what you're doing. It's lovely. Um,
well, this, but not try to do anything like turning.
um,
He's really good about the wither turn.
oh,
He's
good.
not frantic about that.
You could see what happens with the turning at with the rope back there.
Want me to try?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I
Just
got
make
some gas release.
a picture you're gonna do it, and then you do it. Okay.
Picture you going that way.
Okay.
Okay. Is it all right? I let go because I don't want to
Right.
get kicked.
Exactly.
Now, is that a bad thing to let it go?
I
Should
would,
have a longer rope.
yeah, I would have a longer rope so that you feel like he could do that. Because if you do that, then he'll just go, oh, I can just kick it off. And yeah,
Well,
so
maybe that was just too much.
too much too soon. Can you go to, let's see the one just doing it with the withers.
Very good. That was so good. Hmm.
Okay.
You
Now
could turn that way. Now let's
let's
turn
just
this way. What?
let's just do a visual of you doing it. There you go. With
Come back.
around the back end. Let's just do if you can show me
Okay.
through pictures going around the back end, all the way around. And just like what he has to do if it goes around the back end, he can just softly just turn like that. Good.
Good.
Good boy. There we go. Okay, so I'm
Good.
gonna do a whole bunch of visualizing it
Okay.
several times. Let's do a couple more times. You just visualize going around the back end. And just seeing him lightly just give to that. There you go. There.
Well, that's not the direction I want, but that was interesting. Even in that area, how he's sensitive. You got
Right.
this. You can
Good.
do it. You did it.
Good.
So it's okay that he didn't turn the right way, but he turned, but
It's
good
okay.
job.
Okay, make
Good
another
job.
picture of the
Hmm.
one that you're going
Like
to
he
do.
did that himself. I didn't do anything. He did that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
let's try again. We're gonna go around. I'm gonna put it around your butt. And I'm gonna go and you're gonna turn. Yeah. Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could do it.
Okay.
You can do it.
Right. And then right before you go try it, you make a picture again. Now you're going to make a picture and kind of your
You
picture
got this.
is just right in
Okay.
front of when you're going to do it. So you make it and then you go
You've got this.
do it. Are you breathing?
So I'm gonna go. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring it around. Okay, and we're gonna go a little bit different. We're gonna go back here a little bit more. Is that okay?
There
Picture.
you go. There you go. Good boy.
There you go. That was
Oh,
a
that
good
was
job.
lovely.
Having trouble hearing her.
Lovely. That can you hear me?
I think good job.
Good boy. That was really good.
Now I can. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I think going to the that was that was really good. You let that go too. Hmm. You want to try again?
Okay. And do you see how long how
Well,
quiet you were with it? And You
But
made your
let's do
pictures.
this. I got my picture. Okay. Put this over. And we're going to try there. What does this do? Good job, buddy. Look at you. Such a show off.
Yeah.
You're such a show off. You're
But
such a show off.
your energy feels better when you like you're slowing down and you're making your pictures, you're telling him what's going to happen. This is really helpful for him.
Hmm.
Good job. It kind of froze. Can you still hear me? There we go.
Interesting. I was just going to say, should I try it again? You got an answer. Not ready? Okay. You can let it go. You did fabulous. You did so good. You're amazing. Yes, you are. I know there's issues back there. We can work on them.
Got that
You
connect?
know, I do have those long lines,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but I think I wait for that.
You can kind of gauge it. I played with this a little bit. He did pretty good on the.
Yeah. We got back here, right? You did that so good. Hmm?
There we go. But overall, Allison, I mean, he's just so much quieter. The kitty walks under there. I mean, he couldn't have done any of this stuff last year. Whoops, we froze.
I- Oh, are you back?
I think I'm
You may,
back.
oh, she's back. Okay.
Back.
So do you think we should stop? Oh, look at the square.
Yep. See, you thought about it. He's like, yep, I got it. This was very nicely done. Look at how square you are. And you
Good.
let
You
go of
did
some
amazing.
stuff. You
You did
did so
amazing today.
good.
You did. You did. I'm very proud of you and me too.
I
Both
know.
of us.
I'm proud of
Both
you
of
for
us.
finding that answer. And it's like it makes a huge difference in the horses when we let them. And that's so funny because it's like I allow them to do whatever they do within the parameters, like whatever, but I want them to start to walk on their own, do their own thing, be responsible for them. So,
I'm telling Kathy. Oh, there you are. I didn't hear any of that.
oh, you'll hear it on the thing. I just said I'm proud of you
Are
for
you helping Kathy?
letting
You're
go.
helping. You're giving Kathy some, what did she call it? Heart love? Heart.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. So I would just keep doing what you're doing. It's perfect.
Okay.
And
He's going to give Kathy his butt now.
I have butt love. Hi. Hi, buddy. Thank you. You did
You're
good.
doing amazing. That I know. That's your side.
Melissa will
That's your
help
side.
you
You need
with
me to
that.
hold that. That's what I did. I just held like this.
Yes.
Say you have your headache. You want to take it away?
Yeah. Can
There you go.
balance. Good boy.
There you go. Okay.
Awesome. There you go.
All right. Feel better? You should feel very
Yeah.
proud of yourself.
But what I was
Very
saying
proud.
earlier, and I don't know if you missed it or not, was like he couldn't have done some of this stuff last year. It was
Kathy.
too much. I mean, he was too compromised. So as he gets better, then we
Wait, I'm having trouble hearing you. Wait. No. But what I'm interesting, this is interesting because he's always been like this lately. And after the accident, he's kind of, whoops, he kind of stopped. And after today's session, he's kind of back to him. Have you noticed that he's been a little?
Oh, shoot.
Because he's trying to let go stuff. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's it now. I think it's just, I got an itch, help me, right? Are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Oops. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Are you there?
I am here.
I don't know why we have the worst internet connection here.
I don't know. That's because there's so much energy.
Yeah, wait, I hear you. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. Come out too? I haven't seen Boo. Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Oh, wait. I've anything you said. Okay, there you are. There you are. Okay.
Okay.
I can't see you, but now I hear you.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
there we
What did
go.
you say?
I don't remember. Did I? Don't remember. Uh-oh.
Oh,
I think we're losing it.
all right. Yeah. So now I can see you. Okay, so I guess we should stop the recording
Yeah.
and then I just want to make another session. And then do we